Hello everyone, hopefully you're having a great day today. Merciless Vaughn here, back with another Bleach Bracelets video, and in this one we're going to be taking a 1 year later look at the Rangiku from the 1000-Year Blood War Reinforcement Summons banner. Hopefully you enjoy. If you do, leave a like. If you're new to the channel or you have been here for a while, please consider subscribing and help me get to 500 subscribers. I'm very close. Now with all that said, let's go ahead and get started. So, like I mentioned earlier, this is a 1 year later showcase, and since I didn't really summon on her banner and I never really got the chance to pull her when she first came out, this is kind of going to be a 1 year later / first ever showcase for this unit. So because of that, I'm just going to go over pretty much all the details about this unit. She is a tech unique unit with the Ranker Killer. I have 2 copies of this unit, so I will be showcasing her 2 out of 5. Her soul trait is full stamina damage boost, increase strong attack damage by 40%. She is a range unit with last rate on all of her attacks. She also has a freeze on her soul bomb. She also has the enemies defeated gimmick. You can pretty much see the bonuses there once you defeat 20 and 40 enemies. Innate skills, Sprinter, she's immune to the fire status helmet, and she does have team / party stamina recovery, which is good since she has a lot of full stamina damage boost skills here. Devastation 40%. Doesn't look like she has a berserker though, which is unfortunate. Havoc 20%, Frenzy +2, Defibrillator +5 seconds, Increased Technique Attribute, Soul Reaper, damage to enemy, status helmet affected enemies 40%, Weakened Defense, Long Strike, Guard Break plus hit hidden enemies, and the status helmet Spiritual Pressure boost. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the unit. The Spiritual Pressure boost is great, Weakened Defense is great, her Soul Bomb will hit hard, but she really shines with her full stamina. I mean, she has it in her soul trait, and then she has an enemies defeated gimmick, and then, you know, bonus abilities, you can also give her more full stamina, and also with the links and stuff. Speaking of links and also talking about the accessories, I'm going to be using the T-Set Fortification Pill and the Lieutenant's Badge. As for the character links, just more full stamina damage boost links and some strong attack reduction links right here. And as for the bonus abilities, full stamina damage boost and the plus 200 SP. And so we can kind of get an accurate look at what her total full stamina damage boost will be in game. So we're going to go ahead and jump into some content to see what this unit can do 1 year later. Alright, so I just kind of first brought her into a solo IT just to, you know, kind of see what this unit can do. She does have the killer right now for the current Inheritance Trial IT, so that is pretty cool. She'll be probably at max power here. And so I guess it is going to take us a while to get our damage ramped up here, because we do need to defeat a certain number of enemies defeated here, which will be at 20 and 40. But if you're playing co-op content, you'll get these full stamina boosts a lot higher than that. And so the way the full stamina damage boost works, if I remember correctly, for the enemies defeated gimmick, I think it's going to be additive to like what you have in your skills. I think it is. I could be wrong. It might be a different calculation entirely, but I'm not too sure. But here, right now you can pretty much see we have the max full stamina damage boost now. Yeah. So at full stam, this unit will obviously be good just because the amount of damage she'll be able to do. If you take a hit, you do have that 20% stamina recovery, but you really don't want to take more than 20% of health gone, because then you'll just pretty much be out of luck. We can also look at the soul bomb too. So here we are back in another solo Inheritance Trial. I mean, since they kind of made co-op IT a lot weaker, I mean, it wouldn't really matter if I took her in there. I mean, the only reason I could or would want to take her in there is just because I like to take her up against the bosses that are in there. But I mean, they're just enemies with a little bit more health. I don't think it would matter too much. Her strong attacks aren't too bad. I don't think so, but she does have hidden enemies, doesn't she? So rankers are the enemies that do tend to hide underground, so you don't have to worry about that. But pretty good, yeah. I will say this, for a unit that wants to be at full stam pretty much all the time, her only source of healing is like moving in between the stages, so you're going to have to play a little bit more careful. Because if you take more of the damage than you're able to heal moving in between the stages, then you're going to lose out on a lot of damage. But yeah, overall not too bad, but this is solo IT, so yeah. Guild Quest isn't up right now, and if it was, I don't think it would be a ranker week. But if it was a ranker week, I definitely would take her in there just to see what she can do. Alright, so I'm doing another run in here, but this time I pretty much brought some, I guess you would say, quote-unquote support characters. The, what's the name of that banner? The 9th anniversary celebration summons Isane. Well, she's the Paracel Isane. She basically has a skill which increases technique character strong attack damage by 20%, so our strong attacks want to be doing 20% more damage. And also the Saf weekend here is also increasing our movement speed by 30%. So basically if you're running co-op content with these two units in here, you know, all technique units will have 20% increased strong attack damage and 30% increased movement speed. So I just wanted to bring those two units in here to see what she will look like with that up. And I guess we can look at, we'll take some damage here just to see what she can look like without her full stamina damage boost. I think that's enough damage because we won't get back to full health if we move in between the stages. Yeah, she's not really one-shotting anything anymore. But you know, these enemies aren't really all that strong. I really guess if the enemies were a bit more tankier, it probably would definitely be noticeable. Oh, we played our Assault Bomb already, don't need to play it again. Alright, so I just decided to come into an epic raid because, I mean, there's not really anywhere else I can pretty much kind of show her off just to see what can happen. I don't know if I'll stay here for the entire 3 minutes. I mean, I guess I can just to see what she can do in the amount of damage that we have. Yeah, I mean, she's not a boost character, so she's obviously not going to be a really great option here, but, you know, since she does have killer against the Soul Carol, I just thought, why not just bring her in here and see what she can do. Obviously, I want to try to stay at full stam here, but yeah. This is a unit you obviously don't want to bring in here because, I mean, you're not going to be getting the enemies defeated gimmick because there's only one enemy here, so in epic raid, she's not going to be very good. I dash too far. Oh, this is another good thing to see her without all that stuff. Oh man, I'm actually getting destroyed here. Flash step way too much. 1 HP in a dream. I could take her in the co-op content, but I really just don't feel like standing there waiting for about 30 minutes just to try to get the team and whatnot. Just wanted to do something a little bit different for this 1 year later showcase. Yeah, there's not really much else to show about this unit. I pretty much showed everything that she can do. And that's about it, really. Just, you know, you want to make sure you keep that full stam. Take full advantage of that full stamina damage boost. Yeah, you can kind of tell when a unit isn't the boost character, you just pretty much don't do a lot of damage. I died, but that's okay. I just wanted to see how well she would fare without the boost with killer. You know what? I just kind of changed my mind halfway through and just decided to go ahead and bring her in here because since I didn't really do that well in the epic raid, might as well just pretty much show her and all the content that I'm able to right now that's up. Limit Breaker Quest is currently not up, and at the time of this recording, Guild Quest isn't up either. But I wouldn't be able to take her. Well, I could, but it really wouldn't be worth it to take her into a Guild Quest where it's not like ranged and rank per week, so I guess it doesn't matter. But yeah, we have about 140% full stamina damage boost. I think it said 142%. You can kind of, you'll be able to see it if we get back to full health. But I don't think we're going to be able to because we took a bit too much damage. I think damage to lacerated enemies is something this unit definitely could have used, or increased status element chance, or maybe just more ways to survive. Like maybe instead of lacerate, give her drained or something. But I guess it really wouldn't make sense for the kind of impactful she has, does she? Yeah, I guess it really wouldn't make sense. But the spiritual pressure boost is always good on any unit. Let's see, will this get us back to full health? Yes, it will. Yep, 120%, 142% full stamina damage boost. So that's what we're at right now. But I think it's going to be a different calculation for like the strong attack damage. Overall, still great. She's pretty much a glass cannon with a little bit of survivability. Strong sacks aren't too bad either, really. And obviously, if she had killer here, we would be doing better, but you know, it's only humans, and I don't remember what the other affiliation was. I'll be able to remember it next time I see it. What? Oh. So Reapers and humans here. I won't play the soul bomb animation, we've seen it plenty of times. Well, her soul bomb damage isn't too bad with the weakened defense, and it'll obviously be more damage if you manage to stay at full stand. Alright, so I think that's pretty much going to be it for this 1 year later showcase. I took her into single player and co-op IT. I even took her into epic raids. Guild quest isn't up, so I really can't take her any in there, and there's not much else I can really show you about this unit. Just a glass cannon unit, really. That's all she is, with a little bit of survivability with the stamina recovery. And you know, she is also immune to the fire status element, which is pretty good as well. Yeah, that's going to be it for this one, so hopefully you guys enjoyed. Thank you for watching, and as usual, until next time.